So this is it, Captain Blush, eh?
Yes.
Do you know, I will tell you something today, eh?
What?
You know, crashes, usually they hurt, but sometimes, because of the crash, something beautiful comes out, and it is in this occasion. But of course, first of all, salute our subscribers and viewers. Thanks for your support, for visiting our channel, for all your comments, for your subscriptions, and for sharing and spreading the passion for the RC planes from this channel to the rest of the world. Eh?
Yes, yes.
Of course, also thanks for subscribing and sharing our videos. The more you share, the more people will know us, the bigger this channel will be, because this is the refuge, this is the last stand for an amateur pilot, say. The channel when we don't edit nothing. First of all, we have decided that we don't want to, and the second of all, we don't even know how, because we have never tried, so screw the editing, okay? We turn the camera on, and what the hell on this channel? Enough, Captain Blush, let's get to the business, because I don't know, I think that you can recognize this plane, even though it's totally different than it was on the last flight, eh?
Yes.
Of course, what it is, eh? I will put it like this. A beautiful and sexy Eachine Air Loader. The plane, I don't know what can we call this plane, eh? This is our test dummy or something, because this in fact is the fourth...
Crash test dummies.
This in fact is the fourth video, eh? We have tried in the first video to fly this on free motor and nothing happened. We have lost propellers. On the second flight I have made this plane two motor plane on free cell, but I have put it on the bush wheels, eh? And the steering. And then we had the beautiful and sexy plane. Now, of course, the point of this plane from the beginning was that I would love to try it on free motors. And on the third flight, the third video, you have seen I was doing the maiden flight with the free motors. The sound was perfect. Everything was according to the book.
Until the last loop.
I mean, until the first and the last loop ever of this plane. Because in fact, it was the killer loop. Once I went to try to do a simple loop, the plane went down. I had no chance to save it, eh? I crashed it all, eh? Of course, I have crashed only the middle part, the fuselage. I have said that maybe I will order the new one, eh? But screw that. Why to pay 120 bucks for something that I don't need? Because I have just glued this together back. I mean, look at this. I mean, you can still see the cracks here. I mean, this was totally broken. The wheels were popped out and everything, eh? But I have fixed it again, and that is why I love the foam planes. This is why I love them, eh?
Yes, because you can fix them quickly.
After half an hour of repairing, eh, I had the fuselage like it should be once more. And then I was thinking to myself what to do. Of course, on free motors, I will tell you that I wasn't even so impressed with the power and the thrust of this plane. It wasn't much difference than for
well, you have to know that this plane is for FPV, not for acrobatics, eh?
Yeah, but this plane for me is not for FPV. For me, this is a plane to have fun. And I was thinking what to do. Okay, so I said to myself once more, eh? And even because of the motors after the crash on the third flight, after the killer loop, the axles of the motors were all stuck inside to the other side, and they were bended. We were trying to fix them, we could fix them, but then I said to myself, what the hell, I won't fly on free motors anymore because it behaves strangely. I will fly on two, but if I will make again back the two motor engine, hey, I can do something else, eh? I can go on four cell.
Two motor plane engine.
And now I will have the thrust on the 4-cell battery, and that is amazing. And I have used here the engines, the two motors that were left from, do you know what, from the aggressor flying wings. I mean, this is unbelievable, eh? And those runs on 4-cell, and of course I will do this on the counter-rotating props, so I have ordered a brand new propellers exactly for these props. Then I said to myself, okay, I have assembled the home plane back, trying to do I wanted to do the maiden flight like it was, but then I was looking to this, okay, if I went to change the motors, I will do something crazy, and I have taken out my paints, and I have painted this time this plane in the Luftwaffe colors, and not just that, I have even put it on the fuel tanks from the from the Meteor jet. I mean, this is unbelievable. And now we have, and even the pilot now is tuned with the color of this plane. Now we have the wonder weapon of the Luftwaffe, because even back then in 1945, they were, don't be fooled, this may look like ordinary machine guns, but in fact, these are the lasers, eh? They were already testing the lasers, because this was long-range laser fighter or something.
Yeah. You're watching too much James Bond, eh?
I watched too much movies on the History Channel and the National Geographic about the Second World War, but who cares? I think that it looks sexy, and with these fuel tanks, it gives it totally different and another and sexy personality. So this is it, enough of talking. Let's see if this will fly in this beautiful, sexy, setting evening sun, eh? I hope for the best. Of course, this again will be again like maiden flight. I mean, every time I fly this, it feels like a maiden flight, because I don't know what to expect. But
you will see.
Look at this. Do you see this?
Yes.
We have left this because even from these bolts, in fact, these are the machine guns, eh?
Yeah, you need to stop drinking, eh?
Do you know what this is? Because I have broken two motor shafts made from aluminum when I was trying to secure it with the Loctite, eh? And then something was happening with this motor. I tried to unscrew it and I have broke it, eh? I have broke two, and then Captain Blush assisted me, and we have just made the new shafts with the steel screws.
Countersunk screws.
And now we have something. So
yes.
This Captain Blush, enough?
Yes, enough.
And of course,
stop babbling and start flying.
It's interesting that now look at this. We have come from, I don't know what, two batteries, 6,000 milliamps, 3S on the first flight, to 2,700 free cell on the second two flights. I have come now to one battery, 4,500 4 cell. Eh?
Yeah, we will see.
It looks a little nose heavy, but that's just the way it should be. And of course, during to the experience, I have even moved, you can see here, I have moved the wheels more to the front for 2 centimeters, so it won't tip
so
over.
3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, so I think that now the plane won't tip on the nose anymore, eh? So this is it, Captain Lush, enough?
Enough.
Let's see this, because if this will fly good,
this will be something, eh?
I think that this will look so sexy in the air. And of course, my friends, with this plane, don't expect no stunts anymore, eh?
No.
Not even the loop on the maiden flight. I will do the loop on the second flight, but not this time, because I don't want to risk nothing, eh? I just want to see this low, slow and sexy. So this is it, eh?
Yes.
Hands! Right, left, up, down, left, right, throttle. We have the flaps, which of course, I don't know.
Yeah, you won't need them today.
Yeah, the crosswind, Captain Blush, and not just the side wind. Eh? But I will still take off down, and let's see, of course, I will still go behind the plane, because it's again some new prototype or something, eh? And it was really bad crash day. But let's see first if it can taxi good now on the 4 cell. Eh?
I think it will.
Hey, I think it looks promising, huh, Captain Blush?
Yes.
But look how sexy it looks, eh? Hey, I knew that those fuel tanks, eh, will make.
Yeah, I think that the pilot will vomit, eh?
Hey, I think that the fuel tanks makes total difference, and this color, I think that this will be perfect, eh?
Yes. Good luck, and this is it.
Well,
now,
thank you.
Don't postpone nothing, just fly.
Like this. Mid-rates. Just a little, we have the car, I don't want to...
Well, explain something more, and then we will go.
But of course, in the meanwhile, I can say, this is again the maiden flight. The maiden flight with the Eachine Luftwaffe Bushloader 2 motor that runs on 4 cell. So this is it, Captain Blush.
Yes.
I just wondered.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh yeah! Oh, Captain Blash, hey!
I have done shafts very good, eh? There's no vibration.
But it looks so sexy, huh?
Yes.
Of course, huh? A little trimming. It looks great, eh? Now I will go a little up. Because I need a little up trimming. And now I have something, look at this, eh? Huh? It looks sexy, huh, Captain Blash?
Yes.
One from the other side. Do you see it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey. And now I will go back and I will deploy the flaps. Let's see how slowly I can get. Yo, look at this, hey, look. You seen this, hey?
Yes, very good.
One low and slow from the other side. With the full flaps. Flaps up, full speed.
Do it.
This will be now the full speed. Up.
Didn't you say no stunts?
Hey, at least one, eh? But in this sun, eh? Tell me the color, huh?
Yeah, pretty good. Very easy to see and film also.
But now it's so easy to handle, eh? Really, it's amazing, eh? 1 minute.
Yes.
I will just prepare for the landing. Because to tell you the truth, hey,
Did you even set the timer? Or is this from the last flight?
I will just try to land. Wish me good luck.
Good luck. Well, good enough. Good enough, hey.
Yeah, hey. Do you know, because I have now 2 motors sucking on the 4-cell batteries and I really don't know how much I will suck. I wasn't, but hey, I have now 20 seconds left, so that's it. Of course, flaps up, full rates. Let's see if I will come from the tall grass. Now this will be experience, hey.
I think you will.
Hey, it's not even mode there. Are you zooming?
Yes.
Hey, it will be 5 minutes. 4. One time circle. Yeah, but tell me that it doesn't look sexy. Because you know what I want today?
What?
I want the throttle cut on. And that's it. I really wanted to make this plane my everyday for the runway, and now I will. A plane that when somebody will come to the runway, it will say, hey, my God, what the hell is this? Hey, where have you bought this crazy bird that looks so sexy? And now I have my everyday. I have now my everyday Bushloader, the Luftwaffe wonder weapon, or how can we call it? Nothing. Pilot Robert's crazy project, eh? And of course, you know what you will do?
What?
After 5 minutes, you will check for me, so I know for the next time. And for the next time, maybe, I don't know, eh? This could even use a 4000 milliamp battery. The CG then would be perfect. Of course, even now, I have trimmed it a little up, but hey, let's see the time, and that's important stuff here, eh?
Wait.
Tell me what we have left. After 5 minutes.
You can put to 5.5, 54%.
54?
6 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. In fact, I wasn't flying fast.
Yeah, leave it then like this.
5 minutes with this plane is more than enough. I have a few batteries, so I don't know. For me, 5 to 6 minute flights, that is perfect. Because after that, it's not even interesting anymore. You want to get down and talk to your friends or something again, eh? In the meanwhile, eh? Now what can I say now, eh?
This is now a perfect plane.
Now this goes to prove, my friends, like we have said, that even the crash doesn't mean that the story is over. Never give up, eh? Many would throw this plane away as it was after the crash, but hey, half of the tube of the foam tag glue, a few straps around, a few pins inside, and after an hour, the plane was ready to put it together back again. And again, I have the plane as it was before, and not just that, I have better plane. So this time the crash was a good thing. Don't always be sad if you crash something.
And you have saved 120 bucks.
Yeah, not just that, I have saved more, because 120 bucks is the empty plane. And I have saved the whole plane, and even used the stuff that I had left, from the past. And this is now we have such sexy Franken plane or something. I will still call this the Bushloader, and I think that this version is something, and this is something to do with this plane. I don't think that you will fly with this one FPV. Of course you can, but I think that I have found much better way to have fun with exactly with this Eachine Air Loader. It's such a great platform, and not just for this. I have another crazy ideas, but this one will stay like this. Can you imagine what can you do with some EDF unit with this plane? Now that would be sick, but this one will stay like this, because now in the 4-cell, I just love it. I have the speed, I have the power, and I can also fly low, slow, and sexy again.
Yes.
And this is it. And this is the first time that I was using new colors in the spray can that I have found in a store maybe a few weeks ago. And I can tell you that they're really great. And maybe in some video, Captain Blush, I will remember me to take the paints. I have them in the workshop, and I will show them to the viewers, because they wonder many times what kind of paints should you use on the foam planes. Of course, first thing is, you must use the water-based paints. Otherwise, you will risk something that the foam will start to
disintegrate,
to melt down. But with those paints, it's not problem. And of course, I have found special paint that is made exactly for the foam. The primer for the foam, it is gray color. This, do you see underneath? This is the primer. This is the color, even this is a good color. If you just put the primer, this is the color of the primer paint, and it's good enough, even if you don't put nothing else on. But then you have different kind of shades of this gray, of course black and all kind. But the point is that every time, first you must put yourself the good primer on the plane, and you must check if maybe it's not that kind of foam that is so so silky and smooth that later even the paint starts to peel off. In that case, maybe you will have to sand a little the plane, the surfaces, and then you will have a plane like this. And I think that it looks pretty sexy, Captain Blaž. Huh?
Yes.
This is it, my
Yes,
friends.
it does. Actually,
this is success.
You know what?
This,
Now I'm waiting for that plane, the red one that is waiting in the workshop for 3 years now.
The red one?
Yes.
Oh, that Luftwaffe
Yes.
plane. Oh, my friends,
I don't know what are you waiting for, eh?
Hey, I have assembled a few projects that are waiting. We haven't shown you them.
But that is the craziest plane I have ever seen, eh?
I mean, but that will really be a secret Luftwaffe weapon. You will see what I have done, but that is for another time, eh? I won't say nothing, eh? So the assessment, I mean, I won't even give the assessment. What should I?
Yeah, straight 10, eh?
Yeah, this is the
Because
straight
this is your production.
This is the straight 10. I will give the straight 10 for the.
This is the
for
first
never
time.
give up, eh?
This is the first time on our YouTube channel, eh?
But I'm giving myself, of course.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself this time the straight 10 for not give up on this plane, eh? And it didn't cost me nothing to have the plane again on the runway, eh? And that's the point. I mean, this is amazing, my friends, eh? Enough, Captain Blaž. Pilot Robert and Captain Blaž signing off from Slovenia with Resurrect Bushloader. It looked like the end of story, but the plane is here and it will fly for many, many more years. Eh? Yes. And maybe someday I will put this on some auction. Eh? Someday I will put all my crazy projects on some marketplace and I will sell them for a good money. Eh? And that money I will use to what, Captain Blaž? I will use that to buy some planes for the pilots who would love to fly and they can't afford it. I would love to do that. For that, I can risk a plane anytime. I'm willing to risk it anytime, any plane. Really, for that kind of stuff. So this is it. Viewers, we love you all. Expect more. And now you have seen that crash on our channel doesn't mean that is the last time that you will see the crashed plane. No way, eh? And I have many more waiting for that. Even the Messerschmitt, the small Messerschmitt, my friends, the ME262, my dream jet is ready again, fixed, eh? It looks like a brand new. And of course, the next time you will see it on 4-cell, and what the hell, even if the engines will blow up, eh? Or it will fly or nothing, eh? So this is it, Captain Blaž.
Yes.
Look at quick! Because what?
This is it, eh?
I will salute myself and treat myself for this flight with the good coffee and the 1 deciliter of the sparkling mineral water.
Yes.
We love you all, thanks.